Give me, what is going on here?
Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. Unlock the door. We're trying to unlock the door. Unlock the door.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a director over at Pfizer freaking out when he was confronted by James O'Keefe of Project Veritas. A little bit of background before we get to the videos, and if you want to see these videos in full, link will be in the description. If you're on IG, link in bio, go to the website and the corresponding article. But this guy was on a date with another guy. I think it was a third date, and he was trying to seal the deal. So he's spilling his guts about everything going on with Pfizer, talking about, hey, we are going to mutate the virus to then create a vax that'll be more effective. But we got to kind of do it on a down low because we don't want to get out there that we're doing this, and we don't want to have a Wuhan situation over here in the USA. And he did say that that's the reason why C-19 got spread to the whole world to begin with. Gain of function research, Anthony Fauci, different story, I digress. Now, before I go any further into it, let's go ahead and roll some clips. And of course, all these clips, like I said, will be in the box of the website. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Pfizer ultimately is thinking about mutating COVID?
Well, that is not what we say to the public. No, don't tell anyone this. You probably shouldn't tell anyone. You probably shouldn't tell anyone. Okay? We're exploring, like, now, you know how the virus keeps mutating?
Yeah.
Well, one of the things we're exploring is, like, why don't we just mutate it ourselves so we can create undoubtedly develop new vaccines, right? So we have to do that. If we're going to do that, though, there's a risk of, like, as you could imagine, no one wants to be having a pharma company mutating viruses.
Now, what he's saying right here sounds very specific. Later on, when he gets confronted, he said, oh, I'm a liar. I just made it up. I'm trying to impress the date. Well, man, your lie seems pretty complex and pretty precise and pretty accurate to me. Okay, that's just my humble opinion, though. What do I know?
To be, like, very controlled to make sure that this virus that you mutate doesn't create something that, like, you know, it goes everywhere.
Something crazy.
Is the way that the virus started in Wuhan. To be honest, like, it makes no sense if this virus popped out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, I know.
Well, there you have it right there. Now, there's more, of course, in this clip. This will be in the box. It's like a 10-minute clip. But he's saying right there what we all knew from the beginning, that the virus did not just happen out of nowhere. It didn't come from a wet market with bats and cats and rats and dogs. No, they were doing gain of function research. And then these imbeciles over in China just let it out to their own people first, got them sick, and then they let them travel all over the world and spread it. That's what happened. Anybody could have seen, like, that's not rocket science. My man right here, a director, not just an employee, a director over at Pfizer told you that. But let's keep on going and let's get to the confrontation.
Hey there. Is this seat taken? You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID?
So this guy's name, Jordan Tristan Walker. He's a director, worldwide R&D strategic operations and mRNA scientific planning. He's going to say, I'm not even a scientist. I'm a consultant. Well, you seem pretty scientific to me, according to your title. And even if you're not a scientist, you know what's going on over at the company. You have a high level position. Therefore, you're privy to certain information that the normal employee of Pfizer would not have information, be privy to, let alone a general person in the population who does not work at Pfizer.
COVID viruses.
is this real life? I'm literally a liar. I was trying to impress a person on a date by lying. This is absurd.
Please don't touch me. Well, this is not. By the way,
Why are you doing
don't
this?
tell anybody.
This is someone who's just working at a company to literally help the public. You f***ed up. You really did. Please bring the cops as soon as possible. I'm really very unsafe.
Can you please unlock your door?
No, don't let them leave.
Please unlock the door.
So he says, don't let them leave, but I feel very unsafe. Which one is it? If you feel very unsafe, they should leave because then the threat is gone, all right?
Give me, what is going on here?
Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. Unlock the door. We're trying to unlock the door. Unlock the door.
Now, there was a lot going on. I'll play a little bit more of this so you can get some more information. But what he was trying to do right there was break the iPad, because maybe he thought the video of him talking about the virus and the vaccine and inside Pfizer information, maybe he thought the video was only on that iPad and nowhere else. He's trying to break it. But what you saw right there was a guy panicking, fearing for his life, perhaps his job, everything, his social circle, the whole 9 yards. He knew that it was going to be a wrap after that video came out. Shout out to James O'Keefe, who is kind of giving me Joey Greco vibes. Rather than trying to find quote unquote cheaters, you're trying to make a difference in the world. So shout out to you. And shout out to those who say that Steven Crowder is the equivalent of James O'Keefe. Crowder could never, but I digress. No more shots at your man.
Does Pfizer not want the public to know that you guys are doing directed evolution?
Bro, what is going on here? Like, that feels like
So right here, this is like right before James O'Keefe comes out at the same restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. So this is where he starts to get suspicious that he is, kind of being recorded, or it might be a Project Veritas thing, because other employees at Pfizer have had this happen to him.
interview. I don't know, it's freaking me out. I mean, these like flashbacks to that like sting organization of like those conservative people who like randomly go into organizations and then like befriend people who work in these organizations and then report them, which happened to people at Pfizer. So it like freaks me out when people start asking a lot of questions about work systems.
So if you know that already, then why are you just telling everything? If you know that already, why would you offer up a lie that's not true when you know it could be recorded? You see what I'm saying? So that lets me know that he was telling the truth.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Why would that this company?
Because I just want to know the answer.
You're not probably recording me. Oh my god, Jason, that'd be horrible. You better not be recording me or something.
See, got the same shirt on. It's the same place, same cup of water right there, same table.
Hey there. Is this seat taken?
What?
Hi. You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID viruses?
Is this real life? What is happening here?
Why?
What is going on here? This is absurd.
Why does Pfizer want to hide from the public that they're mutating the COVID virus?
Oh my god.
You're on video. You're on video.
Pfizer ultimately is thinking about
Mutating the COVID virus.
I need to call the police right now. This is.
Can I know this is my restaurant? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either. This is ridiculous.
So you're on video. We're
The bewilderment is hilarious. Like his face is priceless.
on video.
You cannot put a dollar amount on that facial expression right there, because really he got caught ultimately. And they always do this. They always want to call the police. Oh, I got to call the police because you're panicking. You're afraid. You know, if somebody came up to you, start asking you a question and you didn't do anything wrong, you have no reason to be afraid. You know, I don't think Mr. O'Keefe is a very threatening presence. All right. When you see James O'Keefe, you don't think, oh, I'm about to die. He's a regular guy, unless you got something to hide, which this guy may.
I'm a journalist.
Bro, first of all, I'm literally a liar.
He's on video.
Whoa.
You're saying we're exploring how the
Hey,
virus keeps mutating.
Yes,
One of the things
I'm
we're
at a restaurant
exploring is,
right now, and these people brought cameras out.
why don't we mutate the
I don't
virus?
know what's happening, but I really need the cops here right now.
So,
What is this?
please do-
Do not do this here.
Please do call the police. Please do call the police.
No, I literally was on a third date with a guy, and like normal men, you lie to impress a date.
Mutating viruses? Do you not work for Pfizer?
This guy, I thought he was a date.
Sir, do you not work for Pfizer? Do you work
Why was
for?
a contractor?
So they got all kind of stuff. They got all kind of receipts showing his name.
Lock this in.
So at a certain point, they got locked into the restaurant. I'm not really sure why they would do that. Just let them they need to just go ahead and leave. And locking them in there, that could be considered false imprisonment. Like, it didn't commit a crime. So why are you locking them in the restaurant? They eventually did get out. But only after this guy completely freaked out, trying to destroy the iPad.
Unlock the door.
What is going on
us some
here?
stuff. Please unlock. Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. 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 This is remarkable here. Thank you. Thank you. We're trying to unlock the door. Unlock the door. Unlock the door.
It's not okay
Unlock
for
the door.
people like that. It is not. Stop. Let go of me. Now you're hurting me. What is going on here? You cannot just record people like that.
This was nuts. This is probably the worst freak out I've seen of somebody getting caught by Project Veritas. This is the worst, absolutely. But yeah, you working at Pfizer, you're talking about vaccines and the virus. That's pretty heavy stuff. So I kind of understand the freak out. I understand the freak out because you know you done messed up real bad. Real bad. You talking about big rocks, little rocks at best. At best. You know, Pfizer, these companies tied in with the government, international, World Health Organization. Oh, you in real big trouble. Real big trouble. But as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to Project Veritas for bringing these things to light. Aside from the freak out there, what was the most important thing? The most important thing is that allegedly Pfizer is talking about potentially manipulating the virus to then create another vax. So like, I guess the excuse is going to be, oh, well, it keeps mutating anyways as far as the virus. So we got to go ahead and just get ahead of the game to predict the mutation and then create a vaccine for it. But that's the exact same thing they were doing in Wuhan, China. That is exactly what gain of function research is. Let's make the viruses more deadly, more potent, and then figure out ways to combat it. That deadly virus gets out to the public, which of course it can, infects the entire world and causes billions in damage, lives lost, lives ruined, not just from catching the virus, but also from the vax, from the lockdowns and everything else. This is really crazy in the big story. Let's see if the mainstream media covers that part of it, talking about the virus and the vax, or if they cover Project Veritas, some kind of right-wing extremist movement. We know what's going on, brought to you by XYZ Pharma Company, but I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about what's going on here with this guy, the director over at Pfizer? Was he just a liar trying to impress a date, trying to seal the deal, or was he telling the 100% truth? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. That was an epic freak out, but the bigger thing there was what he was talking about as far as manipulating the virus to create another vax for it. Okay, so are we trying to play God to gain profit? Like, what's really going on? Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.